Welcome to my world of sexual rainbows and acrobatic antics. Hi ladies, my name is Lisa. I have been vlogging for about a year now, and I realized that I don't really have anything up that tells you anything about me, and I also want to learn more about you, so here goes. So some of you may find my channel and think like, okay, another big booty pole dancer just making like video selfies and wanting to feed her ego. Well, that's like completely wrong for my channel. I think it's pretty clear, but just in case it isn't, I'm really here for like so much more than just posting my video progress of my pole dance and yoga and I don't even know, random aerial stuff online. I really want to help people, and hopefully by me telling you a little bit about my story, then it will help you understand why I'm here to help you. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to keep it short, but you really need the details of why I even began to understand why I'm doing this now. So I guess it all started a long time ago whenever I was a kid. I wasn't really that popular as a kid. I was totally a tomboy, like hung out with the boys my whole elementary and middle school, and really always felt insecure about myself, so I always tried being funny. So a lot of you that know me in person know that I crack jokes about everything. It's definitely a mechanism that I use to like stay strong. So it started way back then. In high school I was also, I don't think I was popular. I don't know. I knew a lot of people, but I did not really feel like awesome about myself. So then I went to college and had a horrific relationship with this guy, which resulted in sexual and mental abuse. It's just too much information to share details on here, but it took a really big toll out of me, and I would say that I'm still kind of getting over it. Then after college, I went into the real world, and I realized that I was getting kind of chunky because I had not worked out for like a year. I hated going to the gym. As a kid, I had always been in a lot of activities, so I did gymnastics from the time I was 3 until, well, regularly until maybe like 13, and I still like to do random gymnastics every time that I get a chance. I was also like a cheerleader, so I was really active in that. I was on a dance team and cheerleading team, and I tried basketball one time. I ended up being a total bench warmer. It was embarrassing. So, you know, going from really active lifestyle forever to like nothing in college really sucked, and I was really wanting to find something to be active in, but there's not really a lot of those types of sports once you are an adult. So I constantly was like looking for something to try. I am also like really creative, but am like terrible at regular things like painting and stuff, so I was also constantly looking for some way to express myself. So I also used to watch the Girls Next Door TV show, which is like so random because I hate most reality TV, but I saw on Girls Next Door that Kendra was taking pole dance lessons and that she had her own pole, and when I saw her doing it, like it just clicked in my mind like, okay, that is something that you would really enjoy. You have to try that because it pretty much fits like all my criteria. Took me about 6 months to go to a class, which one reason would be because it was really far away from me. There wasn't any in my little small town, so I did a lot of research of like where to go, and I was so nervous about going because even though I'm like really boisterous and loud and crazy sometimes, there's a big, huge part of me that is super timid whenever I first meet people, and I like hate social interaction. So I pretty much had a panic attack just even thinking about going to a class. It was nuts. But I finally went there after 6 months of thinking about it, and it was like bam. Like, I walked in and I felt like I was in a woman's like Disneyland. It was perfect. I have never experienced anything quite like that actually ever. Other than maybe whenever I walk into Target like all the time. But yeah, so I actually had a blast. My first class, I was hooked immediately. Had a pole within a month in my home. I met so many people, which always was a struggle for me to meet people, still is actually. I lost a lot of the fat that I had been building up from being in college to not working out, and I got so strong. Like, I've never been this strong in my entire life, and I actually used to think I was pretty active and pretty strong. I felt super sexy, which I don't really think I had ever felt sexy my whole life. Like, sometimes I would like dress up and maybe feel like a little bit pretty, but like when dancing, like it just like makes me feel like me, and I love that feeling. So definitely helped with the whole self-esteem issue. And really, like, the craziest part that came along with me pole dancing is that all of a sudden, like, I had so much confidence. Like, I could notice that I was like walking different, talking different. I was getting along better, I was happier, and that confidence just made me realize that I wanted to continue in this world, this like Disneyland for women, and it became my dream to just like share that type of growth and that passion with others, because I had been in such a dark and horrible place for so long and been looking for a way out, and I didn't really have anyone to tell me like, hey, why don't you pole dance? Like, that'll definitely fix all your problems. So I want to be able to share that and make sure that no one else feels crappy about themselves anymore too. So that was kind of like the background of why I started pole dancing and the beginning of pole dancing. Then for the past 3 years, I set off on a journey to help others be strong, confident, and sexy. I have had a ton of students. I had a studio, met a ton of people. I feel like I really like connected with a lot of like men and women actually, and many have told me that I have helped them. It's hard because I can't really tell, but they do say that I've influenced them to either feel sexy or like find like the oomph to like feel better about themselves, and like that really is so important to me. Like, you have no idea. So thank you if you're those people. Now I have turned to blogging because I want to help even more people. Like, I can only help so many people in like a little tiny area, and I, like I said, am horrible at meeting new people. So the cool thing about the internet is that you don't really have to talk to people face to face, so I can get past that barrier. So now I blog and I make videos, and I just want to like find like all the little random people spread across the world that, you know, may need my help and may need influence to feel better about themselves. So I've come a really long way, and I'm feeling good. It's awesome. I'm super excited for everything to come with like my new adventure. I mean, I know it's already been a year. I can't believe it, but I feel like it's just the tip. But I have to admit that every single day I still struggle with my self-esteem. Like, it's not that pole dance fixed it, it's that pole dance helps me manage it and helps me kind of like get over those struggles. But that's why I really make these videos, and that's why I want to connect with people that are going through the same thing, because it's not like me making a video saying, okay, I did this, done, now you do it. That's not at all actually what I feel. I like am able to do some things now that I didn't used to be able to do, but I'm still there and want to like be with people to connect and kind of build each other up. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. Because, you know, on a daily basis, I could be like depressed about something stupid. Like, it's really weird, but I constantly don't feel sexy. And I don't know, a lot of my students are like, oh, you're so sexy. Sexiness isn't really necessarily physical, it's like mental. And so I need you to learn how to help yourself, but in so doing, like, it helps me feel better about myself too. So I'm not gonna say like that I'm so selfless that I'm just here to help you. I totally want you to help me too, and so that's why I'm making this video, so that you understand why I'm here and why I'm always asking for your input, because otherwise I'm just like talking to a wall, and that gets kind of like awkward after a while, and I want to hear back from the wall. So, you know, like, write on my wall or like comment below, like, do you feel like this? So hopefully you will join me on my mission to beat my insecurities. I'm here, you know, what I'm going to be doing is I've already been making videos that teach you how to do like the physical stuff. That will definitely help your strength. But I know that when I'm in teacher mode, it doesn't necessarily like help you understand like why it should be helping you mentally too. So I'm going to continue posting like the random dance videos like that I take of like freestyles and stuff, so you can see how it changes like whenever music comes on and you just like let it go. Like, I want to inspire you to also like just dance it out and like just feel good, whatever it takes. And, you know, go back to what I always like doing and try to make you laugh. So I've taught you a lot of stuff already. I've put up a ton of dancing videos, whatever. But now I'm going to try to take more time out of my day to actually like talk to you. And, you know, if you have ideas of like what you want to hear about, like what I've gone through over the past 4 years that I've been pole dancing, like, let me know. Like, comment and say, hey, like, what was it like on your first dance class? I don't know. I've actually thought about doing that video, so I might. And just ridiculous things that come to my mind. So hopefully the laughing process will also help you like feel better during your day if you're like having a rough week and stuff. So I hope it works. And just to kind of like start this off strong, since it's my first video like talking to you, I always kind of end my classes with this little silly thing. And I figured that we can do it together on my channel. So every time that I talk to you, I'm going to try to remember to do this and keep me honest. So remind me if I forget. I want you to, we're gonna take 3 deep breaths. So on the first breath, I want you to raise an arm and breathe in really strong. And a second arm, breathing in all the confidence. And when you breathe out, I just want you to ooze sexiness. Okay, that makes me feel better, so I hope it makes you feel better. Thank you for watching to the end, and remember to subscribe to my channel because I put out new videos like all the time. I don't even have a schedule yet, and I would love to connect with you. So comment on here, let me know what you would like to see, what's helping, what's not helping, and I look forward to growing with you. Bye.